You think pillar bases are trash because of the Bat Rider in update 3.0, but I'm gonna explain you a base type that is gonna be anti-Bat Rider. Hello everyone, Darkat here with another building tutorial series in update 3.0 that in this video I'm gonna explain you how to make an anti-Bat Rider base, and it's protected even against the arrows and it's protected against the normal raiding bombs. The only way to raid this base is gonna be the Trebuchet, and it's gonna have a lot of anti-Trebuchet protection. So the base I'm gonna explain and start to make tutorial about is on the spider pillar. You know that this spider pillar is a long pillar and it's very tiny and nice to protect it, and it's located here on h5, and you know it's next to the boss spider, next to sinkhole. But this idea not gonna only work on the spider pillar, it's gonna work on any other pillar that you want. So make sure you watch the video till the end. So I'm gonna explain you how to make it, how to set up your archers, the palisades and everything, and we're gonna also test the Bat Rider when they're gonna jump on your base. So before we jump into the video, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a like on the video, it will help me a lot. So let's start with the base. You're gonna have I'm gonna remove some foundation. You're gonna have like a setup from the top. You're gonna start making foundation on the top. You get the highest location you have, and you're gonna build as much as you can. And for example, I cannot build here because I don't have a stability on there. So you build as much as you can around till you cannot put any foundation. So it's gonna gives you setup of the foundations like this all around it. I don't know how much space you're gonna have. So this is the main foundation you have. So you need to put a Yog temple on this location. Why you need a Yog temple? Maybe all of you know that Yog temple is the smallest temple on the game, and you can put it on this kind of a small pillars and it can help you a lot. Now you're gonna do, after making your temple, you're gonna make a door in a corner if you need to use an elevator on your base, or I'm gonna show you, you can also put teleportary stone to use the teleportary stone to like reach your base, and you don't need to risk it to have elevators because people gonna also use that elevator in the raid time, or they gonna jump with the Bat Rider on your elevator setup. So make sure you don't use the elevator as much as you can, so your base is much more safer. So as soon as I stop finishing building this part, so you know each the good thing about the pillar bases is you can build as much as you can to the sky, to high, so you can have multiple rooms on your base. So the first room gonna be my Yog temple. Why? Because I need the yellow bubble all the way till here, so it can protect all my anti-climbs to the bottom. So the Yog temple gonna be the first floor. Then you're gonna cover this section with the ceiling entirely, so it's gonna be your crafting room, for example, and it's all depend on you how many crafting room you need. So all you need to do is to just build it two more higher, and this gonna be your crafting room. Then you're gonna go two higher, and that's gonna be your teleportary room. It's gonna be your, I don't know, thrall room, whatever you want. So it's, I let you to decide how many floors you're gonna have. I'm gonna like decide, I'm gonna leave it like this. This is gonna be my crafting room, and I'm gonna make the ceiling, and this gonna be my last layer of the roof. So the base gonna look like this, and the way to access the floors gonna be by the, you removing one and you put a hatch frame for the accessing the floor. So this is quite easy and nice. You can have a lot of space here. Now I'm gonna activate the god bubble, that you can also see the god bubble. So I finished the god bubble, it's set up. All you need to do is a tier 3 temple and a tier like arch priest or tier 4 Yog priest to activate your bubble. So you can see the bubble protecting your base all the way till here. So that's at least 10 or 15 layer of anti-climb. So now let's talk about the roof. How you gonna protect your roof against the people who gonna raid you with the Bat Rider. So it's quite easy. I'm gonna give you some really good idea. The counter raid of the Bat Rider is archer thralls. So all you need to do is to have some pillars around your base, like you can have this amount of pillar like every two ceiling, or you can have more archers, like each pillar gonna be one archer. But I'm not gonna make that many archer thralls, so I remove some of these pillars so I can make not that many archers. So this is how many archer thralls I'm gonna have. And you know, if you place an archer on top of a pillar, the enemy cannot stand on it because it's only room for one thrall. If you, for example, place a ceiling and place an archer on top of it, enemy can literally jump on the ceiling next to your archer thrall and try to kill it, or he can come out of the raid time since the archer is not gonna hit him on the air. Then he start placing bomb, and when the raid time started, they're gonna wipe your base up from the top. So what is the idea behind that? So all you need to do to have one pillar, one ceiling, you're gonna put the archer on top of the ceiling, and then you're gonna remove the ceiling. So the archer gonna stay on the pillar. It's quite nice and interesting. But you may ask why you even do the ceiling, why you not put it on the pillar? Because sometimes it's gonna say it's not on a walkable floor. You can see it's not gonna let you do that. So you need to put a ceiling on each side, and that's quite easy. And you're just gonna put ceilings, and then you're gonna put archers on each pillar. So it's quite interesting job. Why we putting the archers on top? Because we're gonna put the next idea I'm gonna work on it is gonna be the in this floor that enemy gonna jump here and start bombing, gonna be full palisade. Why palisade? Because palisade's gonna bleed enemy to death before raid time started. So the idea here, the archers gonna defend your base against Bat Rider when the raid time is started. So if the enemy is here, the archers gonna start shooting and you're gonna fall. But if I come like this out of raid time and I start jumping here and I'm ready with bomb, when the raid time started, then I start bombing. So the idea to stopping this is to fill all this ground with the spikes. Then you are safe after raid time or before raid time against the Bat Rider. I also make a same base on the volcano pillar. You can check it up here if you missed it. It's a base against like protected against Trebuchet, against everything. It's quite nice, so don't miss that also. So I don't know why my thrall's going crazy. I don't know, they probably agreeing on something. So now I'm gonna give you an idea how you're gonna set up your spikes. So all you need to do, use these small spikes, the simple palisade, and you're gonna start from one corner and start building it. And the problem is that you can see also my thrall are hitting the bubble. So you're gonna may ask, does they gonna hit the bubble also when the enemy trying to use the Bat Rider to your base? The answer is yes. So the bubble gonna be a problem here, so your archers may not work. So all you need to do is to have these floors like 2 floors higher for your crafting room. You can see where is the bubble. Then you're gonna have your archer towers on top of the bubble. Then they're gonna shoot freely. So don't worry about that. It's just I'm giving an idea that how you're gonna work on it. So you're gonna put palisades all around the roof, and the problem gonna be these corners. So I cannot put palisade in this corner and in this corner. So if enemy jump here, he can stand here without getting damage. How to fix this? So all you need to do here to put some ceiling. That's quite easy. Then after you put the ceiling, you're gonna put the palisade in the corner. Then you're gonna remove the ceiling. So you can see now you have palisade in that little corner also. So it's quite nice and easy. This was the idea of the palisade. So I'm gonna also remove all the ceilings so my archers will stay on top. So after you finish the top, you set up your archers, you set up your palisade, how I explained you. Now you're gonna say how to protect this wall, that it's only one wall to our crafting room. So that's quite easy how to protect your base against Trebuchet. So all you need to do is to put the hatch frames. They are really good protection against the Trebuchet. After you putting your hatch frames like this, you're gonna put the anti-climb all around your hatch frame. And after you finish putting anti-climb around your hatch frame, you're gonna put rooftops inside your hatch frames. So like this. Now you have a lot of protection. Now I'm gonna check how much protection you have. One anti-climb is 70,000, then the rooftop is 70,000, another anti-climb 70,000, and the hatch frame is 70,000. So that's a lot more protection than, for example, using these ones on your base. You know, these ones also protection against the trebuchet. It's the wooden sloped roof, and it's good to use it because if enemy jump on it, they're gonna slide and they cannot stand on it. So you need to be careful what you're using on your base, so enemy cannot stand on it when they are flying, because all the purpose of the pillar is enemy cannot stand like this. So if the enemy stand on this and start boarding, what's all the purpose of this? So that's why I'm gonna start telling you how you're gonna fix this also. So you can put the palisades on top of this also like this. So you're gonna put palisade in each rooftop in the middle, so the enemy cannot stand on this also out of the raid time. So, and one in the middle, so if enemy jump on here, even here, he gonna get damage, he gonna die to the spike. So if you put 4 palisade in each rooftop and 1 palisade in the middle, there is nowhere enemy can stand and start bombing you. So you're gonna do all this to the around, and you're gonna do it also for the next layer. But you may ask, what if you do for the next layer? I'm gonna test it now. And if you put it like this, look, I'm gonna build it till here, and if you put anti-climb here, for example, I'm gonna finish this side, and if I place the rooftops inside, so if enemy jump here, he can stand right like here, he can bomb here. For example, I can start bombing from here, but I'm gonna tell you how to fix this. All you need to do to just remove the anti-climb. So only your first layer gonna have anti-climb, your second layer not gonna have any anti-climb. So I'm gonna try to jump it on this. You can see I'm sliding, I'm not gonna stand on it. So you're gonna do all around this with 3 or 4 layer of anti-climbs all around, and it's gonna save your base from the bat riders, from bombs, from arrow raiding, from everything.